Yeah, just oh, shit.
I think we're live. Hello, welcome to West Ham Fan TV Watchalong for the Servette friendly. It seems like only yesterday that the football finished, and now we are officially back. As you can see, Craig Dawson on the screen right there. Servette versus West Ham, just about to kick off. Sorry, we're a bit late. We did mean to come in 5 minutes before, but we're trying to sort out a clock issue. Um, yeah. There's no commentation on this stream apparently, Dan.
Oh, well, there you go. See, that's why you got us for, eh?
So you
There
can
you
watch that
go.
and tune into this. Okay, let's go through the starting lineup just before we kick off. Wearing this, I've got to say this, atrocious kit, but we'll get into that a little bit later, I'm sure. Right, let's get through the starting lineup. Ben Rama's about to kick off, and he does.
I can't see anything yet because I'm still sorting out a bloody clock.
Playing in Switzerland. It's got quite a few people there, actually, for an early kick-off.
I wonder how many Swiss hammers are there. That's what I'd be interested.
I'm sure the kits are they're gonna divide opinion, but I think they're the worst that we've ever had, to be quite honest with you. But we'll see.
I just think the black one is a bit bland. It's a bit plain. You know, there's nothing apart from the sleeves, which is very little of the kit. There's nothing about it. It's just a plain black shirt. You know.
Mm. So Aaron Cresswell. Let's go for the starting lineup. Have you got that up?
Let me get it. It's on the official site. No new signings playing today. No new signings in if you was looking for that, but lots of youngsters. So we've got Fabianski in goal, Ashby right back. Hopefully we get to see a bit of more of him this season. Dawson and Elise at centre back. Creswell left back captain today. Coventry, Lanzini, Fornals, Masuaku, Benrahma, Antonio, which is a nice sort of mixture of fringe players and experience.
Oh, what's going on here?
What happened?
The YouTube channel just skipped forward and then someone started talking.
Oh, fucking hell. Sounds like they're having like technical problems like us. There's no sound.
No, sound on us, not sound on now.
Sound on, lads. But they're all telling us.
Yeah, the sound on the YouTube channel, the West Ham YouTube channel.
But what do they want us to do about it?
No, they can't. No, I don't know. Maybe they think we run it.
Yeah. There is sound on. Oh, yeah, on the
for these, apparently.
What's that? Who?
I said Gal Clichy is paying for these. Servette.
What on the starting lineup?
Yeah, playing for Servette.
Here we go. I've got it. I love a. See, I really liked. Oh fuck! Oh yeah. Let me turn this off. I thought that was you for a sec. Yeah, I liked our previous black kit, the one with the you know, the one with the blue trim. The gold one, yeah, I liked as well, but I liked the one before that with the blue trim.
Yes, it was all right.
This one is just
fan, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a bit boring. Nice movement from Benrahma there. It's one of these things, isn't it? And we say this every year. It's not
foul
too much. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Who's it? So wait, they're in claret and blue.
Yeah.
Fucking
we're in the black, Dan. Come on.
Right. Yeah. No, because I thought it was in the black, and then I noticed the claret and blue. Well, it looked more claret and blue from a distance, and it confused me. It looks a bit like last season's kit. Out foul there from Lanzini. Yeah, hopefully Coventry. I think Gravy. Like this is the thing.
I'm in front of you, Dan. By the way.
Oh, are you?
Mm.
Maybe I need to go on TikTok. I'm on 3 minutes 58. What are you
I'm on 4:15.
Fucking hell. Lazy, you have to
Just refresh
try and see.
your page.
Well, I'm on YouTube. That don't really
I'm on
usually
YouTube as
work
well.
like that. 4:13. Yes. And I'm live. And he says, what the fuck is going on with this clock? Like, what is actually going
Clock
on
is
here?
broken.
So yeah, it's a fucking broken clock. Oh man. Yeah, the thing I like about sort of Coventry getting a bit of a run out is obviously we've just signed Flynn Downs. So you would hope that, with Souček and Rice being first choice, you've got Downs who could potentially break in and challenge Souček. And then you've got the option of Coventry trying to break in as well with all the football we've got to play. Remove.
Big dogs with a superstar ball. Masuaku with a cross. Ooh.
That's not going to work, is it?
Just leave it.
Try one more. One more thing. Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere.
It says 1.
Yeah, I know. I paused it.
Cresswell's about to take the corner. Everybody lines up in the middle.
Crazy.
Run by Dawson.
Yeah, you're fucking well ahead of me. I don't know why is mine behind? I'm literally live on YouTube.
Bit of a scrap there. Comes out to the wing. Cresswell gets it in again. Headed away. Wow.
Right. 6:05. Let's put the time in now. 6.
Someone asked us if we're going to Portman Road on Tuesday. No. But I will be at the Majeski Stadium next Saturday.
Yeah, Majeski.
Majeski. What's it called?
Is that it? Is that you say it?
Majeski.
Here we go. We got the clock working.
Wait.
Got there in the end.
I'm a bit
right. Goal kit is poor. Goalkeeper's kit is poor. I don't like the away one. I like the home one, the home goalkeeper.
The home one's all right. The away one is shite.
Yeah, it's
I think the old away kit is shite.
I don't get how people like that. I don't see. Shawnee, too soon for football. Tell me about it, mate. Tell me about it. But yeah, it feels like the season's just finished. But yeah, hopefully we get to see maybe Aguerd in the second half. I didn't see if he was on the bench. Let me see.
It's called the Select Car Leasing Stadium, the Reading Ground now. What?
What kind of name is that? What the fuck? Yeah, so our substitutes are Trott, Randolph, Heggie, Zuma, Longello, Diop, Ogbonna, Equa, Chesters, Potts, Okoflex, Mubama. A lot of youth in the squad today.
Well, do you think? Well, there's gonna be quite a few of the of the guys that are obviously away for a extended period because they had internationals at the end of August.
Yeah.
But do you think there's how many players we had go out? I think we've had 5 go out, 6 go out, and we've only had 3 come in so far. And Flynn Downs was quite a surprise, to be quite honest with you. It was rumoured for a little while, but then it just seemed to be done. But I think there's definite gaps for the youth to fill this squad, to be honest.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I think we just need to try and, like I said, I want to strengthen that left back position in the terms of the first choice, get a new first choice left back and a new striker that can at least challenge Antonio at the very least, and then see what we can do maybe with another left winger, and then I'd be happy with that, and then just youth for the rest of the way.
Noble 6, I am too much of a veteran to be caught out by that shite now, so please stop doing that. Otherwise, I will ban you.
Dean says, will there be FMP later? I believe so.
Yes, it will.
Only 2 came in, and really, as Areola was there last season.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
When you sign a loaned player, it never feels like a new signing, doesn't it? You don't get that, it just feels like, okay, great. He's here. We've kept him. It's being filmed on a flip phone. Yeah, I don't know. We never do these are never really good, are they? That like good quality, but I suppose we've got to be grateful for them. These streams.
Ian King says, "How do you get onto the West Ham YouTube channel? I'm just seeing 2 guys talking. You're on the wrong site, mate."
Yeah, you want to type it. You want to remove the West Ham, the fan TV bit.
Leave this one running. This is the secret. You got to leave this one running, and then open a new tab.
Yeah,
and then write in Servette versus West Ham.
It won't work otherwise.
It won't work otherwise. Yeah, we are the commentators.
Yeah, so Diop is obviously rumoured to be going to Fulham, which is interesting if we get 18 mil. And as much as I'm not one of these Diop haters, I do think that'd be a good move, and then give Elise, Baptista, have them move forward in the pecking order, because you've got, you're going to have Zuma, Aguerd, Ogbonna, Dawson, and then
there is a lot, but see, Diop's got youth on his side. I said this a couple of weeks ago. Diop's got youth on his side, and you've got Ogbonna, who's definitely. Oh, that's a good bit of skill there, boy. I think that was Perkins, wasn't it? Not Perkins. Ashley.
Definitely not Perkins. Little shit.
Yeah, it wasn't. Definitely weren't Perkins. He's already playing for fucking.
Oh yeah, I see it now. Yeah. Just couldn't quite get to the end of it, but it was nice and tense. The thing is, though, with Diop, I think, and as much as he's got his detractors, I think he's too good to be a 5th choice centre back. And just for his career, I wouldn't accept that. I would want to move on. But with the youngsters, they've got more time on their side, because I think Diop's like 24 now.
Fabianski didn't come there.
Yeah, I'm definitely behind you. As you can see by the clock.
Play by the Swiss team and shot just over the bar.
Oh.
Somebody said the defence has been caught napkin.
Fucking hell. Yeah, I was thinking it was Servette. A good bit of play by the Swiss team, and it's just gone over the bar.
Right, mate. Said that fucking 35 seconds ago.
Yeah, the fuck am I so far behind you? Like, it's ridiculous.
Refresh again.
It don't work like that. Refresh. Like, you press the live. Like, I did that, and look, it says I'm live.
Going forward.
Why don't you just
pause it? Oh, just over Ben Rama's head.
I'm on the replay. What do you reckon, gents? Areola is going to be number 1 next season. It's hard to call it, but I do think.
I don't think he'll start as number 1. But I think it's going to take one mistake from Fabianski, and I think he'll be ousted.
Like, Fabianski is not going to be here next season, so you have to go with the long term.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Arsenal are 2-0 down. Jeez.
Who are they playing?
I don't know, probably
some himself. Hold off on that Diop transfer just yet.
Yeah.
Got them hammers out there. Good boys. Fucking loads of them.
Is it? I haven't seen it yet. Here we go. Another corner, West Ham.
Good touch.
Well. Didn't beat the first man there.
Go on, Antonio. He's got caught up there. Wow. The picture quality is fucking shite.
Yes, usually what to expect. Nuremberg, Arsenal were playing.
Billy Herring says, who do you think has been arrested for rape?
Well, I can't say, but my opinion is it's gathering. You know, then I'd say Timmy Gathering.
Who's that?
Well, if you get it, if you think about it, if you think another,
you get done for libel.
yeah. I don't want to say their actual name, but if you think about it, what's another word for a gathering? You know, when you want to celebrate?
Oh
Yeah. And that person is not in the squad today. Funnily enough,
somebody listed the players that he could have been, and a couple of players that could have been for us was Lanzini and someone else, and they're playing for us today. So
yeah, someone messaged me and was like, "Oh, there's rumours going around it could be a West Ham player." Well, I was thinking, why would a West Ham player live in Barnet? Like having to go down that A406 every day to training. That's just asking.
Why the fuck would anyone live in Barnet?
Well, yeah, well, I mean, there's some mansions in Barnet, and if you're playing for a North London club, it's not so bad, I suppose. But like most our players seem to all live in like either Canary Wharf or like in Essex. Loughton.
Yeah, Loughton's one for us. And to be fair, there's a lot of Tottenham players and that live in Loughton and things.
Yeah. But yeah, you definitely won't get a West Ham player living in Barnet. I just don't know why they'd put themselves
Tony
through
Horwood
that.
says, if you have any sense, you won't say anything that could identify anyone. Said nothing.
Oh, so who says I had any sense, Tony?
He was just talking. What the fuck?
Is what Burn wearing loafers? Yeah, you're well ahead of me.
Have you tried refreshing it?
Yeah, I did, and I pressed live. You could just pause it.
Shall I?
2:15 a.m. in Australia. It's a long time up to stay up for a pre-season, Mitchie B. Since obviously Nicky wanted to deny you all your live matches in Australia.
Yeah,
He got some stick back from that.
Well, it's just my opinion, mate. So I'm not the decision maker, so don't get upset.
Oh. Shout out Josiah.
I haven't changed my opinion. That's my opinion.
You watching this? 2:15 a.m. Yeah, I don't know if I do. It's just the thing, isn't it? With sometimes, it's good to get to see some of the youngsters and new signings, like when you watch preseason. But other than that, you can't take too much away from it. We've been amazing in preseason and shit during the season and vice versa.
And the goalkeeper kit looks like a dressing gown.
Umbro's got to go. Like it's time. It's time to go.
Time to go.
It's time to go, as a good man once said. It is. They're just. I'm done with Umbro. They've made some great kits for us, but I think they've had their time now.
You know what?
Going back to Adidas.
The thing is, mate, I think it's the way that the world is going with the kits. To be honest with you, like, don't get me wrong. I think hold on, wait, Nicky, completely randomly, but why don't you like Goldbridge? Who said I don't like Goldbridge?
Well, I don't know. Probably it's probably come out when instances where we've talked about him on shows and that before. That's given that impression.
I wouldn't say I was a fan of him, but I wouldn't say I disliked him. I've had some not dealings with him before, but he wasn't a very nice guy. But I don't know well enough not to say I don't like him. But yeah, Umbro, the last black kit that we had with the gold in it was brilliant. I think even the centenary kit was brilliant. Last season's kit was okay. I think the white one that we had when in sort of 2019, I think it was. I think that was one of the best ones we've ever had. Yeah. But these ones, it's just that I think they're relying because if you look at the last few kits, the centenary kit, the 125-year kit, the anniversary kit, Antonio through.
Oh.
The centenary kit or the 125-year kit was something that they had to design from scratch, obviously. But I think they're taking too much inspiration from previous kits. They're not coming up with any ideas like that. Like this season's kit is based on the 91-92. We had one based on the 1901 kit. We had one based on the 1980, 85, 86, I believe, or something like that. This one's based on the 91-92. Last season's one was based on the 99. Like, fucking come up with something original.
Yeah, this is the thing. But when you look at like the away kit this season, they had a chance to get a bit more creative with it, and they've just added a little pattern on the sleeves, but it's just a plain black shirt. And I hate the white badge on it as well. It's just lazy. So yeah, I look at at least with Adidas and Arsenal,
these patterns and these things that they're putting on them, like the 90s patterns, are in fashion at the minute.
Yes, so do more, but why not make more of the kit that pattern? Like I said, it's just I don't mind.
If that would have been more of the kit was that pattern, mate. I think that would have been fucking ousted straight away.
Nah. At least the whole sleeve. At least make the whole sleeve like the pattern, but it's just too little to make it interesting.
I think these ones are atrocious.
James says it's because Umbro is up next season. Why would they put effort in it? Well, probably because they want to sell. Like,
might want to resign.
Don't they? Well, they just paid. It's a flat fee, so it don't matter to them if they make a fucking profit on them.
No, they sell them, mate. They get money from selling them.
Yeah, well, that's it. So you'd think they'd want to make kits that people are going to buy and wear and walk around with their logo on it, you know? I dread to think what the third kit's going to be. I reckon that's got to be white, surely. I reckon it's going to be white or blue, surely. That's the third kit.
Mind you, right, I moan about this one. But the some of them night kits that they're coming up with are fucking atrocious.
Oh, the Nikes are proper shit. Yeah, the Nikes are really shit.
Tottenham's kits for the past few years have been fucking awful.
Chelsea as well.
As well, yeah. Chelsea's is fucking atrocious this year. 3-on-3, yeah.
Nice one from Ben Rama.
Go on, put him back through. Oh, good.
Oh, go on, Benny. No, it's just the touch. Touch was too heavy, or the pass was too heavy.
Fine. That was definitely the touch. There was nothing wrong with that pass.
Did you boys like the fake one going around with the orange trims? Nah, I weren't a fan. Do you know what? I'm surprised that Umbro didn't try and do like a take on the cream kit from the 90s. You know, I'm surprised.
They've got another year yet.
Yeah, true. There, I wouldn't be surprised. Surprise me. I hated that kit at the time, but I don't know what it is. Nostalgia sort of coloured my vision on it a bit.
There was one that we had that I liked was like a white one with claret sleeves. I had this and it had a badge in the middle. It was a pony kit.
Oh, I hate the badge in the middle. I hate Badgers in the middle. Barry predicts 2-0. You haven't really done a prediction, have we? Barry says 2-0.
I'm not predicting this shit. You can't predict this. It's a friendly. Could be anyone.
Yeah, it's true. It is hard to predict, isn't it? We could fucking win 5-0 or lose fucking 3-1 or something. New to this. No, West Ham are, funnily enough, wearing the black. In black. It looks like, from this distance, it looks like they're wearing our kit.
Yeah, the cream one had the badge in the middle.
Everyone like Fila. Fila was the best era. So it's like they had some good kits. West Ham. But yeah, I suppose I don't know when Declan Rice is back on Suchek and that.
They'll be back next week, I'd imagine.
Sufal as well, yeah. But I really think that Ashby probably should have got a few more minutes last season. I liked him when I saw him. I thought he was good. Oh, there's that foul on Antonio? No. Servette can have a better looking West Ham kit than West Ham.
I'm not a massive Adidas fan either, to be honest.
I think they've been doing some creative stuff with the Arsenal kits, you know.
Well, the thing is with the Arsenal kits, they do. But the last time we got on, we just got default templates, and I hate it when clubs do that.
I didn't like their last go round Adidas. I didn't like them the last time we had Adidas. But new designers.
Some of them were all right. But do you remember like the sash kit?
Oh my! I hate sash kit.
Yes. Side? No, he's given a free kick, I think.
Oh fuck!
Wait a minute. No, it is a goal.
It's a goal.
Yes, it is a goal. It is a goal.
Change the score. Is that Antonio? Or Elise?
It's Elise, isn't it?
They were both there at the same time.
No, I just dropped to him. Look. Antonio made it. Oh, it's just really come off of the
nice tapping.
Defender, look, the defender's just put it in his pathway. You never see an easier goal than that.
He does seem to get a few goals, doesn't he? At least from what I've seen.
Everyone's disappeared. Oh, they're having a break.
What?
I can't see shit on this thing. I can't see who's who.
Yeah, same. It's not.
It's all like pixelated.
Right. Let's see. I've changed the score, but it's not happened. This is what I hate doing it like this. When I do it in OBS, it takes 2 seconds. Like this, I have to go into Photoshop and all of that.
Dan and Nicky are going to Reading. I'm going to Reading.
Streamline overlay. Here we go. Boom. There we go. Fucking cooling break's gonna piss about with my timer. Good old Kev Nolan. Really interested to see the impact Warburton can have with West Ham this season. It's funny. I was watching Stuart Pearce on TalkSport, talking about Declan Rice and that, and I'm thinking to myself, did he choose to leave, or did they want him to leave and just say, look, we've got the opportunity to get Warburton in the side, so we're going to go with him instead of you, and it was a mutual, like, maybe it's best. Like, what do you reckon? Do you reckon it was him that wanted to leave, or we just wanted to move on and get someone else?
I reckon it was a mutual thing. I think he told them at some point last season.
Does he just want a break or something? Because, like I said, he's just doing TalkSport now. He's not taking another job, is he? Unless he's planning to get into management on his own again, get proper into management. Spend time with the family. Okay, that's fair enough. But we've made a good signing. Yeah, first pre-season game without Noble.
Why was that funny?
Huh?
Why was that funny? Elise, is it Elise or Lessie?
I say Elise.
I'll say Elise as well. Elise with a
Elise with a
worldie.
worldie. Yeah, you won't see
It
a
was,
better
mate.
goal than that this season. But
Oof. That's a good bit of play there.
go on, Arthur. It's interesting. It seemed like Arthur was like we was going to push to sell him, and then Moyes sort of changed his mind. And I don't know if it's because I don't know why. He seems to be a good lad, like in the dressing room and all of that.
What do you think of Flynn Downs, Dan?
Yeah, I mean, like obviously, I hadn't really heard of him before we were linked with him. It all came out of nowhere. But from what I, seeing what the Swansea fans have said, and then going checking him out a bit, I think he could be a fan favourite at West Ham.
Statistically, he's very good.
Yeah, it's just about making that step up to the Prem.
Yep. If he can do what Bowen done.
Yeah. Well, he seems to have that work ethic about him, So if you've got that, that's half the battle. So
yeah, my stream cut out. I'm not sure if you answered my question about there being a Friday night pint tonight. Yeah, there will be. Straight after this. 7:30. Or 8 o'clock, maybe.
So yeah, that's the thing. Like I said, I'm excited about him, and I just love the whole West Ham connection. That's always nice to hear. He had his granddad's scarf with him, and he was going to Upton Park as a kid and all of that stuff, right? Proper, not like Jack Wilshere, West Ham.
He's a Billericay boy. He's a local boy.
I thought he was from Brentford. Someone said.
No, he's from either Brentwood or Billericay, something like that.
Apparently, his parents were local to Upton Park, though.
Yeah. He's an Essex boy.
Like his parents lived 15 minutes from the ground originally, apparently, and then they've moved out.
That must be like a dream come true for him, isn't it?
Yeah, that's because that's got to be just crazy for him, to think, start from Ipswich, then Swansea, then you think you're going to be going to Crystal Palace, and then all of a sudden, like West Ham come in, and you're like, fuck. Apparently, Palace had like shirts printed with his name on the back of it.
Yeah, I've heard this.
That's how close he was to joining them. John T says Brentwood.
Brentwood, Lisa says Brentwood. He is a local boy. I know he's a local boy.
Come on, you West Ham. I've never heard of him till neither had I, Shane. To be honest, like the only players that unless you really watch Championship football, the only players you really hear of are the strikers or the wingers, the attacking players. You don't tend to hear so much about the midfielders and the defenders.
How much did we pay for him?
12 mil, I think it was.
Was it?
He was going to go for 9 mil, I think, originally to Palace, and I think we came in with that 12 mil bid. They paid the Swansea paid 2 million for him. So, but Ipswich get a sell-on fee for him. I think 10% or something. So a bit of that goes into Ipswich. So, yeah, I think, and the thing is about him as well, like with this coaching team, he'll only improve. I think Moyes will do a good job with him, developing him, and he's got the likes of Nolan and now Warburton and all of our team. So playing with Rice as well, getting to see the quality and the work ethic that Rice has as well. He'll only get better. I just, what? I'm just sad that he didn't get to play with Nobes, being in that dressing room with Noble, because Noble would have been really good for him, and that would have been just another. When's the striker signing coming on? We ain't got any of us signings coming. I think Ariola's on the bench. That's it. No Agued.
They all went on internationals. That's why they're away.
Downs is a player who I think will be better after a season in the Premier League. Yeah, I don't think we should probably expect him to, first game, be, bang, hit the ground running. I think a bit of patience and give him time to grow. He's only 23. Volleyed it over on the chest and volleyed it. Yeah, I think we've got to be patient with him, and give him some time to develop and improve. You know what some of our fans like? If you're not fucking a 10 out of 10, you're first on your debut, you're shit and all of that, and everyone's on your back. So, but yeah, it's a nice sign. We've done well from the Championship so far. Just hopefully we get that Broja signing over the line. Apparently that's still our top target.
Well, if they're playing hardball, mate, then make it your joint top target. This is what we do. We waste too much time on certain players and then end up with nothing.
Yeah. Well, we'll be interested to see, because there's all this talk about Broja not going on the US tour and him having the ump about that. So if he can lean a bit of pressure on Chelsea, that'd be good. Just get it done. I need to go to the toilet again, man. Just drinking so much water because of the heat.
It's a very dull game so far, to be honest. If we get a striker that's 4 signings, it isn't bad. Problem is that if you think our squad was thin before, we've only replaced what has gone. We needed additions, and there's still talk of people going. So we need about 4 or 5, I think, still over the line, even if it's for depth. What's the deal with Ward-Prowse? Ward-Prowse ain't going anywhere. Ward-Prowse is comfortable where he is. Nick, can you tell us all how much weight you've lost up until now? Not really. Not really. What's the rules on loans, etc.? How many can we have? Get in, like, add them all up, including what we spent. How much does that leave us? Fuck knows. I've got a clue.
All right.
Someone in the chat. Hold on. Nicky, would you rather West Ham win the Champions League or England winning the World Cup? Champions League.
Yeah, Champions League. Yeah, easily, like no brainer. No brainer. West Ham win the Champions League. You know what I mean? I'd rather West Ham win the fucking Carabao.
I have said in the past that I'd rather England win the World Cup, but some of the fans have really pissed me off lately, so they can all go fuck themselves.
There's nothing that will make me want England to win a World Cup over West Ham win the Champions League. Like, honestly, no, there's just nothing at all.
Oh, West Ham winning Dortmund, Dan.
What's that? Yes.
Dortmund.
It's gutting that we didn't put a fucking sell-on clause in that, but yeah, that's going to be.
How have we not, though? Letting him go for half the money How have we not put a sell-on clause in that contract? They would have signed that for, letting him go for. We paid 50 million. We let him go for 25 million or 20 million, and we haven't put a selling clause in it. They must be the worst football businessmen I know.
I know. Which is why, like, I mean, when you look at how much we always sell players on the cheap, but when I saw 18 mil for Diop, but they haven't, Fulham ain't signed him yet, but I thought, oh, fuck, we're actually getting decent money for someone.
How much did they sign him for?
Probably similar price, wouldn't it?
Don't really know. Oh! 18 mil. They never sold him for 18 mil. They wouldn't have sold him for 18 mil.
It was about.
We're talking about Diop.
Yeah, Diop. Yeah, that's what I thought it was around that price that we signed him for.
No, we signed him for 22, I think, or 23.
22. Everyone can see me googling. Yeah. So look, from what I thought we would end up getting for him. And that's like I said, I like Diop. Everyone thinks he's complete shit, but I think he had some good games this season. He had some fucking shockers. That Leeds game springs to mind, but it's not like he was terrible all game. It was just a couple of really stupid mistakes. Looks like Dawson's
apparently Halle has only gone to Ajax to Dortmund for $31 million.
Dollars?
Oh well, they took euros.
30 million for Halle. Yeah, surely we could.
There's a harsh headline here. Dortmund signed West Ham flop Sebastian Haller. Surely they should be concentrating more on the Ajax success.
Yeah, exactly. It's funny, isn't it? Yeah, not fucking like Ajax star forward. Just shows we got you know what I mean. Even we got a bit of name to us. There is some name value to West Ham that they can just stick that in there.
Oh! That's a good bit of skill. That good save. Come out to the.
I think people love the away kit just because it's black. Oh, here we go. Here comes.
Antonio, man.
2-on-1. But he's
fighting again.
You can't blame him for that. You can't.
He needs to be pulling away from players like that. Look.
He had one in front of him and one behind him.
What? Yeah, but he's meant to be this fucking. He hit the post, I think. That's a lovely bit of skill. He did hit the post.
Yeah. Let's not forget it is.
He's the man that should be getting away from.
Well, let's not forget it is pre-season.
Dan, I see him do it in the season. He never fucking changes.
Yeah, but I'm saying you can't. I think you're harsh to criticise him there.
When can I criticise him? When can I?
Never. No, I'm really.
Oh, the fucking crossbar! We were struck with about 35 yards.
Fucking hell! Jesus. Did he get a touch to that? Then he must have done.
Strike? Boom! Jesus Christ!
Jeez. He had a go and
Fabianski was Flappy-Ansky there.
Who's the fella who scored? Elise, he's one of our youth defenders. Yeah, okay. He says, I don't like the sleeves, but love the shirt. It's like, I feel like they can do anything with a black shirt and people will love it. Let's just have a plain black shirt and everyone will just think it's the fucking best kit ever.
With a black shirt, though, I think it's to do with colour scheme. You can have a plain black shirt, but if you do as colour, like the colour scheme to the black and gold one was brilliant because it was the way the badge was as well. Because it was like the writing was black on black, and then you had the gold hammers.
Yeah, I just don't like the white badge. Let me check. I loved this one, this black kit with the blue badge, blue Umbro logo there, and the blue Trim.
I wasn't too keen.
You weren't keen on this?
Not really.
I thought it was great. Look, it has the claret on the collar as well.
Tell you what, whoever this geezer is here, he's standing up at defenders like nothing.
Having a good go of it.
Look.
Ogled. I'd love to see a black and claret kit. I'd like to see us do black and claret or claret like.
I think a dark navy and claret goes well.
No, with that and the black and claret, I think it's a good look. Servette 60% possession. But we got a stat where it counts. Again, like,
it's better if we're chasing anyway. It's about fitness.
Yeah, exactly. And, when you look at it, this is nowhere near our first team. And there's a lot of players never played with each other before. If this was in the Conference League, I'd worry. I don't know if Servette are in the Conference League. They seem like a team that'd be in the conference.
I need to get up and go to the toilet, but I'm one of them positions where I haven't got any trousers on.
Okay, that's it. Fuck. Go on. Keep it alive.
It's like
nice.
The newsreaders.
They reckon
I don't have a trouser. I literally am like that.
Yeah.
T-shirt, no trousers. It's so hot, man.
It is. It is begging. Come on.
Oh, half time.
Half time. There we go. West Ham are playing boring football. I need to calm down, dear.
Right, I'm gonna come out of this stream to the toilet. I'll let you take some questions.
All right, yeah. Get your questions and comments in and all that. Nicky winning the poo in it, guys and gals. Yeah. Well, I hope he's wearing underwear. I'd hope so. It's not that hot. You just go around with no underwear on. Who scored? It was Elise. Elise scored. It was a world-class tapping, like you'll never see. This works in the Prem against shit teams. Our tactics are where it is what it is. I mean, it's one of those things, isn't it? To them, it's a big. Like, all right, fucking hell, Jesus! Do you want to be any louder? Do you think we'll get Brozier? It's a tough one, isn't it? It all depends on what Chelsea do in the transfer window, and what they bring in. I don't think they're eager to get rid of him, but I don't know why I feel a little bit confident. Who do you look forward to seeing in the second half? Who's on the bench? Maybe Areola. I'm gonna run out. Although I have to say that Fabianski had a good first half there. Let me go and see where do you think we'll finish this year? It's always hard to predict finishes, like when the transfer window's still going on. Like if the transfer window ended as it is, I'd probably say like 7th again. When are we signing Crow? Poor Crow. He's not got a club at the moment. Dan, do you think we should draw a line under Jesse Lingard? Yeah, it's just fucking too long. It's going on too long now. It's time to move on. I've had enough of it. Like, get someone else in. Adjust your curtain. Adjust your curtain. Light shining off your red. Which way? This way or that way? Yeah. Right. Let me look at the bench so I can answer the question about who I want to see come on. Yeah, Zuma probably could do with a run out. Actually, I don't know. We don't want Diop getting injured if we are selling him. Bonner, that's who I really want to see in the second half. Bonner, getting back in there, getting back in shape. Oko Flex as well. I want to see Oko Flex. You know, let's see. Bit of Oko flex today. But yeah, I don't think we'll get Lingard. I don't think. I just can't see it at this point. It's just going on too long. Give Darren Randolph a run out, please. I really loved having like an Ireland international in the side, but it's a shame like he's it's not worked out for him this time around. You know, we ended up having two really quality keepers at the same time. You know, and I think he's too good to be first choice, Randolph. I think he probably needs to move on. You know, Elise looking good. I agree. I think he's been quality. I don't want him. He'd rather focus on social media instead. It's funny, all the little dances. Look, do what makes you happy. But when you're like just being linked with the geezer constantly, and we're waiting to see what happens, and he's posting these fucking stupid dances, it's a bit jarring, you know. James, that's just not true, James. At all. Come on. Zuma is not bad at defending. How can you say that? He was our best defender last season.
Anyone know when Deckers is back? I would imagine Declan Rice will be back next week.
Get him back in there.
I'm doing a stream tomorrow. Did I tell you this?
What's that for?
I'm doing 2 streams tomorrow for the Women's Euros.
Oh, right. That's just started, isn't it? Yeah.
Without being derogatory, I know nothing about women's football, by the way, but I'll enjoy them.
It's the thing is for me. I mean, I really enjoyed the Women's World Cup when I watched that, and I usually check that out. It's just like I barely have enough time
to watch the men's.
Yeah, to watch the men's team.
Yeah.
I don't understand people that watch like the Italian league and the French league and the Spanish league. Like, where do you get the time to watch all of this football? I don't understand it. Like, I literally focus on the Premier League. If I see a bit of Championship when it's on, I might check it out, but it's not a priority.
The only sort of like experience I have with women's football, and I mean this with the greatest respect, is like I used to see loads of clips where the goalkeepers were just atrocious. Like, and they used to sort of make memes out of them and all this sort of thing. Now I know that's a horrible way to talk about a sport that's, you know, they're looking to become a little bit more legit. But I'm very interested about seeing the goalkeepers because I went to the Women's FA Cup final once. It was at Upton Park, and it weren't great quality, but I'm going back years and years. But yeah, it's.
I mean, that's probably before we took over the women's team when Stephen Hunt had it. Was that before?
No, this was before that. I don't even think we're standing.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
They just dumped some tickets on my. I think it was Wembley versus someone. Can't remember who it was now. And I took my brother, who was only young.
But yeah, it is fun. I mean, because you know, there's a lot of women's sport that's really huge. Like women's tennis is massive. You know, absolutely massive. And you know, there's a lot of women's sport like that. And you'd hopefully that football can get there with the, you know, just how it gets represented and how it's shown on telly. That would be amazing. Because like I said, there's a lot of big women's sports out there. Like the women's sport, in a lot of time has been big. The women's tennis has been bigger than the men's for a lot of years.
Yeah. I mean, they've had the bigger. I think, arguably, they've had the bigger stars in women's tennis.
James, I'm just going to say this. No, it is not a West Ham player. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I think that the women's tennis has got the bigger stars for sure. The Williams sisters, I think, are bigger than any tennis players.
Yeah. I mean, you go back to the years you had Anna Kournikova and all of the names like that.
Anna Kournikova weren't a very good tennis player, to be fair.
She was. I mean, I'm not a tennis expert, but she was a big
she
name.
was average at best.
She was a big name in the sport for sure, though.
She was a big name in the sport because she was easy on the eye, that's for sure.
But yeah, hopefully women's football can get to that representation. I think it just needs to get better coverage and all of that stuff. And
I think going professional, it's always nice to see, progression in sport, whether it's women, men's, whatever. There's always it's always nice to see progression in sport, and it does seem like it's getting taken a little bit more seriously. I don't agree with this sort of notion that that the USA captain, I forget her name now, but she was always battering her mouth about something.
Rapinoe, in it.
Yeah, and she was saying that they should be paid. I think in terms of the women's football team, I think they might have been bigger than the men's, but in terms of the quality of the product, it's not there, and it ain't got the audience. It can't be.
To be fair, if she's saying, because obviously players get paid for in that international duty, didn't she? If she's saying, okay, well, the women American players, international players, get paid the same as the men's, then there's an argument because they're more successful and, like you said, more known.
Now, I would say yes, but I think it also goes on the quality of the opponent. If the quality of the opponent isn't that good, because I do believe that they got beat 8-0 by an under-15 side.
Yeah, but I feel like that's unfair because you don't have women boxers versus men boxers, or you didn't see Ronda Rousey against Randy Couture in the UFC, but you still respected what Ronda Rousey did in the octagon.
Yeah, but it's a bit like, I don't know. It's a bit like, if you look at it on paper terms, that there isn't the competition there for the women's team that there is for the men's team. They're going to do better because the competition is worse.
No, because
if the USA men's team played whatever it was under 15s that beat them 8-0, they'd beat them.
Yeah, but what you're discounting is things like physiology, is the natural things like bone density and strength that men have, which is why you don't have men versus women football, because of that's why it's women versus women.
So where does the argument come in with trans people competing in?
Whoa, that's a whole can of worms.
Well, you're telling me the bone structures and all that sort of thing. If you tuck your willy in between your legs, then it doesn't make you a woman, does it?
Well, listen, that's a different subject. That's a whole other can of worms.
I think that's another show, to be honest.
That's another show. But I'm just saying, in terms of, it's harsh to compare the competition because it's relative, isn't it? Like, the women are facing relatively difficult teams to what the men are because of the physiology. The Japan team is quality. The English women's team is quality. So at their level. He's hitting hot potato topics.
No, listen, I'm just, with all due respect, I'm just speaking my mind. Like, I'm not trying to disgrade anyone, but if you're saying to me, like, when you get the argument that the women's team should be paid the same as the men's, they've got beat by the under 15 men's, and Dan's now saying that the bone structures and all of this sort of thing are different, then if you're a man that identifies as a woman, your bone structure isn't changing.
But you don't get paid. I don't think they're getting paid because, well, you get paid less because you got beat by these male under 15.
No. I'm just saying, like, I think it's like the quality is worse. Like, I think they beat someone in the World Cup 15-0, 16-0 or something.
Yeah, but that's it. I suppose until women's football is as widely taken on, is accepted. You look at things like, it's other countries have got to get onto it. Like, you look at darts and snooker, like countries like China have really taken to them now. So the quality of competition coming out of those countries are better than they were before because the sport has grown in those countries. Women's football has got to grow in other countries, I think. But I feel like they're more known. They're bigger names, the women's players, than the men's players in America, as from what I know. So they probably should have,
21st Century Fox is supply and demand. So if women has less viewers, there is less money to pay them with. I believe it's about sponsorship and things like that as well.
Well, yeah, it's true. It's how much money is
listen.
sport,
I hope in my lifetime that it does get to that level. I hope it does, because professional sport is professional sport at the end of the day, and if you're a professional, and the competition's there and the quality is there, then with women's football, with all due respect, it's taken English football 160 years to get to where it is today. Of professional, of being professional athletes, women have been professional athletes for probably the last 15. Yeah, there's a long way to go.
I don't think we should expect 160 years though, because they've obviously paid the men's sport has paved the way, isn't it? So it's such a big sport now. But yeah, I think you're right in terms of, look, if the sport brings in 100 million quid or whatever, then they've all got to get paid a share out of that money. Like, so if the women's sport, what I'm saying is the more money the women's sport brings, then the more money they should get to get paid out of it, So it's just got to grow. I'm not trying to be PC. That's just the way I think, I'm not going to walk into a landmine like what Nikki was talking about. I think there's a conversation to be had about what Nikki was saying about trans sports and things like that. But this definitely is not the timing, because we haven't got enough time to go into it eloquently enough to not be in a landmine and say things, where you say things in short term, people just grab onto that. Yeah, so it's an interesting topic, but I don't even know how we got onto the women's football. Someone asked, "Oh, you have to do." He's doing a live watch-along for it tomorrow.
Watch-along. Two watch-alongs actually.
The big women's football fan. Vicky is doing a watch-along.
No, what I'm going to do after I finish tonight is I'm going to do some research, because that's what professionals do.
Good.
Lots of changes apparently.
What? Let's see. What games you doing tomorrow then?
Hold on, I was sent them. Hold on. Sorry. The games I'm doing tomorrow are.
Yeah, there's a lot of people there. It's probably a nice holiday, that Switzerland.
Netherlands versus Sweden, and Portugal versus Switzerland.
Oh, so no England tomorrow.
No England. No England.
I'm just trying to. Here we go. Second half is underway. Now let me see.
I can't see diddly squat about who's been changed or what, because I can't.
I'm hoping that
anybody here.
They didn't think it'd be a good idea to post a fucking tweet out or something to tell us. Would have been helpful.
They probably said it in the commentary, but
Longelo, Zuma, Diop, and Trotton, says Mandy. Cheers, Mandy. Diop can't be near a move then. I don't know if that's strictly true that we're playing, because maybe you could think, okay, you wouldn't play him in case he gets injured. On the other hand,
where's my boy Oggy, man?
I want to put him in the window. Yeah, that's what I really wanted to see today.
I ain't seen him for a long time.
He definitely needs a preseason with the amount of time he's been out. But yeah, I think
no, he's not. Dan the man, it's Friday night pint on tonight. Yeah, it is. It is.
But yeah, I think okay. I want to see Oko Flex and Ogbonna. Yeah, Gued is not here today, James.
I don't think Elgie's going to come on now.
You think you don't think? Maybe ease him in at the end of the last 15 minutes.
He's changed the 2 centre backs, unless he goes 5, which he could.
He might just. I mean, it's fucking pre-season. He can do whatever. Might just go right. Let's give him a little run out. But yeah, he'll be a key player, I think, this season. I wonder if he can regain some of his form.
Benrahma needs to pull his socks up.
Diop is good, but 5th choice defender. We're brilliant with Fulham. Yeah, I agree. I think he'll be good for them at Fulham. I think that's a good move for them and him and us, probably. You know,
He can be a Rolls Royce. Is that Trot?
oh shit, Trot's in goal.
Is that Trot?
Is it? As well.
I can't see, man. It's just like a blur to me. It looks like SNES graphics.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's Trot. Here we go. Here's the team now. So Trot, Ashby, Zuma, Diop, Elise,
Good ball.
Longello, Ekwa, Coventry, Fornals, Benrahma,
Oh, for fuck's
Wibama.
sake.
So Antonio's come off for a start. So Elise's still. So Elise's gone left back, I think.
Oh,
You got Longello and Ekwa. Interesting. Ekwa's DM, yeah. I think Longello is as well, isn't he?
G-Man says down sitting back will allow Rice to play back as box to box, and Souček ain't great at sitting back, and he's better running forward.
It seems to me what Downs has over Souček most of all is passing, which is really, a weakness in terms of just progressing the ball. I think having another player who could just pick out a pass and have Rice focus on maybe getting forward a bit more.
I'll tell you what he is. If you look at his stats, he's a very, very much a West Ham player because he's a counter-attacking footballer. He's good at getting the ball forward quickly. I think he was the best in all 4 leagues last year.
Anna says Mabama is on. Never heard of him. I don't know too much about him myself, to be honest. He's not one of the names that I think everyone's been talking about from the under 23s.
Did you see that fucking them substitutes warm up? Looked like a school trip. Did you see it?
What their ones?
I think it was theirs. Yeah, I'm not sure. It looked like they was holding hands, like going in pairs.
Maybe they were. But I'm glad to see Trot on. I do want to see Trot get more of a chance. I think that's surely Randolph is
Good
on
play.
his way out.
Good cross. It's a corner, I believe.
Oh, it couldn't come off.
No,
Did
let's
it?
give a goal kick.
No, goal kick. Mabama is an under 18 striker that sometimes plays in the under 23s. Fucking hell. Who's so? Oh, because we've just lost Perkins, didn't we? Oh, has he not put that away? We've just lost Perkins, didn't we? So we've had to go to the under 23s to get a striker, under 18s to get a striker. This striker thing is mad. It's absolute madness, the lack of strikers at this club. That even the under 23s need a striker. Do you remember Martinez? Tony Martinez. He was great. What?
Who missed his follow-up?
Benrahma, your favourite.
Oh. Oh, what a surprise. He's just a frustrating guy, isn't he?
He'll come. Like I said, I think his output last season, I think, was great. And I think AFCON derailed him, to be honest, a bit. He weren't really the same. He was hitting a really good run of form before AFCON, and then I think that really took the wind out of his sails. Have you already talked about Perkins? We did talk about him on a Friday night pint.
Yeah.
Is he signed for someone? Is he
I
signed
don't know.
somewhere?
I don't know.
Because I haven't heard anything about it. So maybe he hasn't. Maybe he's trying to leave it because it don't look like he's been tapped up. Come on, Benny, come on. Oh!
Yeah! Is he offside?
Yes!
He might be. No, he's giving a goal.
Who's that? Is that Lisa again?
Yeah, it looks like. I don't know. I don't know who the fuck that is. I can't see. Mabama.
Fuck hell, wow. Striker comes on and he scores. Let's have a look at this again. Is that technically an assist?
Defenders are just rolling it back to them. Both goals have been assisted by them. Look.
Ben Rama forces the save there, and then it comes off, and Mabama is there to.
Oh, come on, boys! Don't get too excited now.
There's no. I mean, look, he's an under 18s player. He's just scored in the seat with the senior team, pre-season or not. That's a good little thing for him.
Change the score.
I'm on it.
Nice finish. Comfortable.
There we go.
People expected pre-season to be exciting. It's never going to be exciting.
It's always dry, just really dry. There's no stakes in it, so you can't really get into it. You know.
Oh, nice play.
Whoa. Whew. Come on, Trot. Get a clean sheet. Katie is excited. Can't wait for it all to start. Nice to see the kids scoring. Yeah, that's the good thing about these. Do you know what? The away goalkeeper kit does look a little bit better long sleeve than it does short sleeve. Trot's got it long sleeve, but the short sleeve version looks terrible. But that looks a little bit better, not much.
They should take us away pre-season, shouldn't they, down West Ham, to do all the commentary and that.
Yeah, exactly. Why not? Get us to do the old commentary for it. Be talking about women's sport. Is it valid? Get the hard-hitting topics on the.
Oh, what a ball that is! That is a fantastic ball.
Oh! Nice defending there to get back. He should have probably gone.
Oh, he's in the bar again. What a
good
ball
defending
that was.
there coming back. I think that was Elise getting back, and before he gets a chance to get a shot off. Does well there. The worst thing is when you see a lot of these youngsters, all these new youngsters coming in, they don't put the names on the back of the shirts.
No.
Rangers will be exciting. Oh, the game.
Long sleeve. Yeah. You're right. It looks a little bit better. You think Rangers will be exciting? Probably about as exciting as Celtic last year when we whopped them fucking 6-0.
But you know what? Funny enough, as a pre-season game, it was a little bit more about it, this Celtic game, than just your average pre-season.
Well won. Go on, Sam. Oh, that's a good ball as well. Unlucky.
Little bit too much on there, but right idea.
Come on, do something. Good ball. Unlucky.
Here they come on the break. Oh, was that Coventry took him out? Little trip there. New goalkeeper kit looks like pajamas.
Oh, that was nasty by Coventry, man. Do you know if we're having a pre-season game at home? No, we're not allowed.
No. Yeah, what was that about again?
They've got it in concert mode then.
No, yeah.
All sorts of shit going on over there in summer.
It's a right fucking state.
Not even having the prestigious Betway Cup there this season.
No
They've got to go to France.
If we do it, the Betway Cup is happening now, is it?
Yes, it's against Lille, isn't it? Lille or Lons or whoever the fuck it is.
Yeah, we've got to have a chance to win our first trophy of the season.
We've had too many chances.
Yeah.
We've only won it twice, I think.
The amount of times I've seen us lose our fucking this cup game.
Say what you want about Tottenham. At least they won the Audi Cup.
Oh yeah. They made that look like it was one of the biggest trophies ever going, the way they celebrated that. It was so funny. Is Man City confirmed at home? Yeah, I think they changed it already.
Premier League season. What do you think they're going to do? Change it to away? Unless it means the time. Because they did change it, didn't they? They changed the time of the... They changed the time of everything. They've done all the thingies, didn't they?
Yeah. Makes me laugh. They released the fixtures and then they like go, don't worry, but these aren't going to be the official fixtures. We're just going to change them in a few weeks.
We ain't playing on a Saturday till about October, I don't think.
Fucking hell.
And last season we only had one Saturday 3 o'clock. One.
What a joke.
They're playing some decent football, Servette.
Servette.
RC Lens. Yeah. Betway Cup.
All our kits are so basic. If our third one is that orange number, then bloody hell. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get the...
What say?
Oh, jeez. That's some power on that, I tell you.
They like a shot from distance, this lot, don't they? Jesus.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's poor goalkeeping by Trot, really.
Oh. You probably could have reacted a bit quicker after the initial save.
Yes, it's when you save like that. I know it's like a little bit wavy at him, but it's where you put the ball. G-Man says the sleeves on the away kit don't make sense. No, mate, they look like they've been dipped into 1991.
But not even like good 1991. Like at least with the...
Like Saved by the Bell 1991.
Oh, the away kit, yeah. I don't mind that. Like, I like the funky 90s patterns and shit. You know, I had quite a lot of clothes like it.
Still have.
It's like you said earlier, it's all coming back in, isn't it? You know?
Right, but I'll tell you what, right? I'm going around my mum's on Sunday. I swear on my life, I'll show you a photo of me at a wedding in the early 90s, about 92, I think. And I've got the most 90s shirt on that you've ever seen in your life.
Probably quite a few pictures of me with all sorts of 90s fashion on. Oko Flex and Chester's on for Ben Rama and for now. So you can see a bit of Oko Flex, who, you know, we've all been crying out to see more of. Bloody hell, Zuma. It's a bit too much on that pass.
Ben Rama will be the most sub player again this season. I think if we got a couple of bad targets, he'd be out the door.
Nah, like, because you think about it, we're probably only going to get one winger in, I reckon. Say we get Lingard, we still will need Ben Rama.
Depends, man. He likes a winger, doesn't he? And like no striker. He might buy like 3 wingers.
Yeah, true, isn't it? What's the third kit like? Don't know, mate. We've not seen it yet, but there is this orange one that's going around and it's horrible. And we're hoping it's not that.
Have you seen the England away kit?
No, I haven't actually.
Fucking awful.
What colour is it?
Well, it's like obviously the women are wearing one for the Euros, but like a lot of people just saying to me, "Oh no, that's the women's kit," but I think that's the men's kit as well.
Oh, that one. I like that one. I know it's a little bit too much on the orange side, but I think it's a kit. It's a shirt I'd wear. I like it. I think it could be a little bit redder. I've always preferred the red shirts over the white shirts.
It looks too much fucking Holland to me.
Shut up, you.
The reason why I think it's the men's kit as well is because I see a couple of kids the other day that had them and they had like men's names on the back of them.
Maybe they could have been their parents in it. I will get them the women's shirt and just stick the men's names on the back.
Well, that could be the case, but I'm not sure whether like some sports shops would do that.
Arthur says, who do you think will be our next signing? Personally, I think Broger. I think if we get Broger, it's going to take a bit of a while, that one. I don't think that one's going to happen anytime soon. I reckon it will either be a left back that comes in or a winger that next, I think. But we've got plenty of time. Let's get him in.
Something's gone off the ball there.
Oh, what's happened there? Oh, his shoe come off.
No, I think he caught him on the ankle. Oh, he shit himself.
Danjuma. I think Danjuma's well off the cards. I think that one's dead, mate. Unless Lingard just fucking makes a definitive decision and then we go in for Danjuma.
Chill Man says the holographic badge on both kits are strange. No, I quite like them. They've had some fucking howlers, England, as kits in the last few years. Do you remember the reversible one? They had one that reversed from red to navy, and it looked like something that come from Sports Direct.
Yeah, they've had that was shit. They've had a lot of shit. Yeah, I hated the grey kit. I didn't understand the grey kit.
See, that would go down as iconic, that kit, though.
Yeah, just because we were sort of good in it.
Yeah.
What was the 98 one? They had the big white one. Was it 98? The big white
98
one? 98
was the white one with the red and white stripes down the side, badges in the middle.
Was it 9?
And it had a very similar sort of red kit to it.
I'm trying to remember the one that the collar, yeah. I loved the 98 World Cup. Come on, West Ham. Let's get a third one if we can. Little Udco flex goal. England, lads. England and Spurs both wear white. The connection is there. There's no international team that wears claret, though, sadly. Come on, West Ham. Oh. Go on.
Oh, good block.
Let's attack it early. Oh, through again. Is it going to be it?
Score this time? No, he still don't score.
Hell.
They're finished. It's like this team is like playing when you play FIFA on semi-pro. They get through all the time, but they can't fucking score shit.
Yeah. Qatar kind of wear claret. I haven't seen Qatar's kit, you know. Best ever home shirt is the one you're wearing, Dan Centenary. Yeah, I do love this one. It also happens to be one of the most comfortable one that you can buy, like just in terms of wearing it. All the shirts now.
When you're a tubby goose.
Yeah, pretty much. All the shirts now, you got to have a six-pack to wear them. Or get them like 3 sizes bigger.
I might actually get that centenary one.
Yeah, it's a nice one. It's comfortable. But what I like is they done, you know what I mean? Things like this. Why don't they do that in shirts today?
The first one of the season. Raider 25. Come on, you Spurs. Wet spam are going down. You get a ban just for saying wet spam.
No, listen. He's got as he's so obsessed by us. He's in our pre-season watch-alongs. That shows you the Spurs fans there.
To be fair, I'm going to give Spurs some props, mate. They're doing some business.
To be fair, right? You know, like we mock them for saying wet spam. Is calling them spuds just as bad?
Yeah.
I think so.
I used to call them Tottenham Hotspunk.
I've not heard that one before.
For ages, I called them that.
I've not heard that one. Oh. Yeah, I've heard that a lot of times. People say the spuds, and it's just like, is that really an insult? We're calling it, they call us spam. We call them spuds. It's food related. Yeah, I think Richarlison's a good signing for them as well.
Nah, he's not. Not for that money.
Yeah, but
not for that money, mate.
I think you're looking at it too closely in the, 50 mil for a player.
60 mil.
No, 50 plus add-ons. 50 plus add-ons.
It's going to be 60. But they're building it, like, with all due respect, like, you
Ashby's taken out.
Like, they're adding some good players to their squad, man. They're adding some good players to their squad. He could be brilliant for Tottenham.
I think he's. I would have loved us to get Richarlison. I think Richarlison would have been great.
They're doing their business so early.
Yeah. Seen his new haircut.
But
it looks terrible.
But sometimes bringing too many in doesn't work.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it's all going to be how Conte implements them, isn't it? He's still going to have his core team. I don't think he's going to make too many changes to the starting lineup. The new players are going to take time to, I think. Oh yeah, see Jack Wilshere retiring at age 30. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
I was saying this earlier. For someone who was so hyped, what a sort of unremarkable career he's had. When you look at the level of hype that he got.
He, in my opinion, he had about 4 good games. He was a good player when he was young, when he was 19, 20. He's probably retired 6 years too late.
Yeah,
because his injuries are fucked. They've Remember he had that big documentary about him a couple of years ago about how he's out to prove that he's not a flash in the pan, and this.
Yeah.
He's working hard on his fitness, and he thinks he's found. What a load of shit! He was stealing a living.
I think even without injury,
he knew, Dan, when your body's fucked, your body's fucked. Yeah. And he knew his body was fucked at 23, 24. He spent 6 years taking £100,000 a week off clubs, knowing that he's got fucking Weetabix for ankles.
I think the injuries play a big part, but I still don't think he would have ever lived up to the hype had he not had injuries. They were talking about him like he was an ex-England captain.
I don't know, man. He was good. He was good at 1920. He was good. But there are a few players, mate, that we've had quite a few of them at the club. Kieran Dyer, Jack Wilshere, Andy Carroll. Your body's fucked. Like, you shouldn't work on the premise that you're going to get better when you know in yourself that you're not going to get better.
But to be fair, I think I wouldn't lump Andy Carroll in with Wilshere, because Andy Carroll has gone on in the Championship and has done really well, like in the Championship. But Wilshere, when he would go to the Dutch league or some shit, he went somewhere, didn't he? Danish league.
Yeah, he went to Bournemouth. They released him. It's just not up to it. His body's broke down.
Don't matter what league he's in, but he's very high. He has a very high opinion of himself, or had one before retiring.
Hey, Dan, he left us and thought he was too good for us.
Yeah, he thought he should be playing for a team near the top end of the table, like challenging and all of this shit. And we got rid of him and have only improved and got better.
I met him once in the services.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I think I remember the fact that they was giving away Krispy Kreme donuts more than the fact that I met Jack Wilshere that day.
Yeah. I thought that was Hugh Gill for a second, this geezer. You look like fucking Hugh Gill. Stand Hugh Gill.
Right, I'm going to get another drink while they're having a call-in break.
Yeah. No worries. Didn't Andy Carroll fail his medical? Yeah, didn't he? He was going to actually play Champions League football, like, for the first time, but he failed his medical. I'd love to have seen Andy Carroll in the Champions League. How good would that have been? Jack Wilshere was dining off that fucking Barcelona game for like his whole career, dining off of it. Honestly, it's like same like Reece Oxford. Reece Oxford had that fucking great game against Arsenal where he pocketed Ozil. And that was it. He was dining off that. Same as Jack Wilshere with Barcelona. Geneva looks like a very nice place. Yeah, I think like as a country as a whole, I think it looks beautiful. It's definitely somewhere I would like to go. I think one of my mates, went to Geneva. I have to check with him, but yeah, look, if it came up and the the money was there and all of that, and I could justify the spend, I would have gone. Oh shit! I hope Nikki comes out. I've got to head off to another stream I'm doing with my mate Dan Potts stream in a minute. If Nikki's back. Boom. And I've got to head off to that, so I'll leave you with Nikki for the last, 18 minutes. And then we're good to go. Yeah, Coventry looks good. Who's been your favourite youngster this game? Yeah, Coventry has looked good. I think Ashby has been very good, but Elise, I think Elise would be my favourite. If I had to pick one, I'd say Elise, but Ashby is definitely up there. I really like him, All their fans are booing Zuma. No way. It's fucking hell. Even Switzerland. That's what that is. Dan, you go in Reading. I don't think so. I might even not be here. I might be in Colchester. Andy Carroll's injury prone, but still got a soft spot for him. Hat trick at home to Arsenal. He was one of them when he was one of them on his day players, but the day never just didn't come often enough. I was so excited when we signed Carroll. I'll never forget it. I like Longello. Yeah, I think we've got some really impressive youngsters, and I just hope now in the Europa Conference, we can just give a few more youngsters a go. I think there's room for Ashby to get some game time in the Conference League. I think there's room for Elise to get some game time there, and hopefully maybe even Coventry. Kufal or Johnson to start for City. Well, Johnson's not in the side today, is he? Where's Johnson actually? Because I was going to say Sufal needs a bit more time. Maybe Johnson, but all things, equal, I would go Sufal. Unless we signed a left back, I'd probably go Johnson at left back. Are you local, Dan? Live in Essex? I live sort of on the border between Barking and Dagenham, mate.
Are flying ants queen ants? That's what I want to know.
I have no idea. Shout out Ryan Shropshire. Yeah, so I've got to jump off to this stream now. For the last 10 minutes, like at 6:30. But don't come with me. Stay here with Nikki as he sees you out for the last 15 minutes.
Yeah, you ain't got no fucking worry about them going off to Arsenal fan TV.
Well, they might just want to, do me. Well,
if they're not welcome.
So yeah, I'll leave you in Nikki's capable hands. And come on, West Ham. Got to see some great youngsters today. I think Elise is one of my top players. So I'll see you in a bit.
Well, go on then. Fucking hell. Took his time. Couldn't wait for him to go. Don't stop talking, that cunt. No, I'm joking. Right. Can you remember that Mauricio Tarico that signed for us? He got injured on his debut and terminated his contract. Don't get players like that anymore. Yeah, that was a decent thing to do, wasn't it? Ex-Tottenham guy. I think he got injured against Millwall, if I remember. Through again. Took it on the outside, but well defended. Corner to come in. Do we need to be more potent in these friendlies? I think we do. to see more from the likes of Ben Rama. I know Dan's a big Ben Rama fan, but for me, some of the touches today were awful. The miss was awful, but he did lay on the goal. That's just beside Ben Rama, I'm afraid. Who's been the favourite youngster this game, Nicky? I think Connor Coventry's playing quite well, but I'll be honest with you, the stream I've got on so bad that I can't see any of them. I don't know who's who, but I think Connor Coventry's been decent. Tagliafico would have been a good signing for 4 mil, but he just signed for Leon today. Yeah, 4 mil is nothing, is it, in today's market? It's nothing. %% promote Elise Seldia. Yeah, he's been quite impressive as well. And another good tackle from him, as we say. It's not been all it ain't all gone our way. They've had their chances. They could be 3-4-4-2 up, to be honest. But it ain't all about the result pre-season. It's about getting the fitness back. If Benny had work rate and focus, he'd be very good. The thing is, he looks a different player than when I used to watch him at Brentford. He was so exciting at Brentford. That's another long ball. Trot comes to collect, doesn't collect, but it's cleared away anyway. There's someone down. Oh, good skill. There's nothing in that. Mark Anthony, why aren't you watching on YouTube? I'm watching on YouTube. Where do you think I'm watching it? This is basically our under 23s playing. Yeah, it's been a couple of first teamers are in. I think Zuma's in. Diop's in. But a lot of the first team has gone off now. Trot looks like a unit. Why did we get Areola? He's done 2 things today, Trot, and he dropped them both. I like Trot. But I don't know whether he's ever going to make it into the first team, I'm afraid. Someone's asked me what striker I would like. I'd want 2. I think we can get, if we can get a permanent striker like Brozier, I think that would be brilliant. But I do think we need a backup striker as well. I'd be happy for someone's coming on loan, like a different type of striker. That's a good skill, that, and deflected wide. Trot was beaten. If we got Lingard, I think it'd be big, and with a striker like Brozier. But I would want another one as well. I'd want a big guy. Who that is, I've got no idea, but we're not going to get anyone. Ideally, I'd like Jonathan David from the French league. I don't think there's no links to him or there's nothing. I think he's brilliant, but I think he costs too much money, to be fair. I'll take Brozier. If Brozier was 30 mil, I'd take him. If they want 50 mil, not for me. Dennis from Watford would be good as well as Broja. That'd be two good signings. And then you've got Cornet. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Cornet from Burnley. It talks about the Burnley midfielder coming in for a free as well, which we were linked to him a couple of years ago. So he's available for nothing. I think they'd take him, to be honest. Smeagol says, I agree, we definitely need two strikers, but I think we'll only get one. I don't think we're going to get none. I've just got this horrible nagging feeling that we're not going to get anyone, which I think would be criminal, to be honest with you. Like 4 transfer windows without signing the position we need desperately. There's someone that we haven't got anyone that plays that position naturally. I think that would be criminal. But they're the ones that cost the money. David's linked with €50 million move to Bayern, someone said. €50 million is nothing, though. In today's market, that's we paid less. We paid more for Haller, I think. Seeing this game out now, they've been a good test. Servette, they just haven't had their shooting boots on. When you look at the strikers though, like what happened to the money we was willing to spend in January? Like we bid for the guy that went to Liverpool. What happened to that money? Like it just doesn't make any sense. We had that money in January. We didn't spend it. So why isn't it added to the budget? And why aren't we going all out to get the forward that we desperately need? Why are we making bids in the last day of January and then not making bids on the first day of the summer? Because it doesn't make any sense to me. It's all smoke and mirrors. We tried to do this, we tried to do that. I don't think they are trying. To be fair. There's only about 5 minutes left of this game, 5-6 minutes. Still comfortable. Don't forget, once this is finished, about 7:30, 7:45, it's going to be Friday night pint. I'll be back with the rest of the boys. I'm sure we'll talk about this game a little bit. Oh, excuse me. And lots of other subjects. Do you know what, right? You can help me out here, people in the chat. What do you think we should talk about tonight, Friday night pint? Normally I use this time to sort of like sit down and look at stories and sort of do some little bit of research and that. But obviously I'm doing this tonight. So what do you think we should be talking about tonight? Give me some subjects and I'll pop them in. Ashby and Coventry. Yeah, Ashby's been very good. Connor Coventry's been very good. Oh, Trot again, look. And again, another chance goes begging. Predictions for this season, finishing the table. We normally get together and do that sort of thing. One Kamada from Frankfurt. Apparently he's available for under 20 million. Trot is poor, mate. Yeah, that's what I said. Like somebody said, why did we sign Ariel? Got Trot. He's done 3 things this game and he's fucked them all up. You could talk about no striker in 4 windows. I think we fucking talk about that every week, Richard. Now, how are they going to use a chip in the ball for VAR? Have you done an end of season Friday night pint review? Yeah, we have. We've done that end of season. Richard B, I want to talk about Moyes, everybody's golden manager. Come on, man. You can't be slating Moyes. Words and pictures topic. What can we fans do this season to help our players' performance, either in stadium or social media? JT, what's up, Nicky? How you been? What's your thoughts on the game so far? Yeah, it is what it is, mate. It's pretty standard run out. About a minute left now. Black Country Hammer says, I want to talk about who's in charge of the transfer market in the club, Nicky. Longello looks hurt there. It's like a nasty one. Might blow the whistle here, the ref. Offside. Linesman taking up the Sunday lead position, just on the pitch. Surely there's only it's 3 minutes. 3 minutes to go. 2 left. Pretty cut and dry from West Ham. Some good performances from some youngsters. Maybe we'll talk about a bit about the youngsters. They played some decent football, Servette. They can't shoot for shit. Oh. He's blew up early. 2 minutes. And the referee's blown up. Full time. Servette 0, West Ham 2. West Ham start with a positive pre-season result. A decent performance as well. What did we learn from that game? Maybe we'll go into that in Friday Night Pint, to be honest. But yeah, it is what it is. It's good to see the boys back. And yeah, we'll leave it there, I think. We'll be back in around 40 minutes to an hour's time. Probably just under an hour for Friday Night Pint with the boys. Do come back for that. And as I said before, I'm going to go off and sort out some of the subjects. But thank you very much for joining us for this watch along. First one of the season, and I'm sure there's many more to come. We have got one coming up on Tuesday as well for both the Boreham Wood game and the Ipswich game. I'll be at the game on Saturday at Reading next Saturday if you want to come and see me there. And then a couple more watch alongs before the big season's opener against Manchester City. Brings back all the normal content. If you're new around here, do click the subscribe button. If you're not a patron, go and check out the West Ham Fan TV Hammer It Out podcast. There will be highlights going up of this week's one, going up over the course of the next few days. The goal scorers today were Elise and Mwab. Who was it? I forgot. Mwaba. But yeah, if you're new around here, as I said, do subscribe. Check out Friday Night Pint coming up in around 40-something minutes. And yeah, that's it. One thing left to say, come on you Irons.